Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hari Krisurani. I'm from NK3. Here I'm going to present my reading presentation about a nonfiction article that I have read before. There are two nonfiction articles. The first article, the title is Electionary Speech Art in Indonesian Language Learning at High School. Abstract. The purpose of this study is to describe the types of election in the form of verbal speech arts between teachers and students in learning Indonesian language at Senior High School One Tampak Siring, Gianyar, Bali. The introduction from this article is Indonesian language learning is experiencing a transition due to the change in the KTSP curriculum to the 2013 curriculum, especially at the high school level. Permendikbud number 59 of 2014, Sabila 2018, state that learning is a process of interaction between students and educators and learning resources in a learning environment. The method of this study apply a qualitative descriptive method analysis using oral data are taken from teaching and learning interaction. Result and discussion. Based on verbal form of speech art, it is found assertive function, directive function, and expressive function, commissive function, and declarative function. The first one is realization of assertive function. The speech art demands the speaker and the speech partner on the third of the proportion that expressed in the utterance spoken. This assertive form of speech includes stating, informing, suggesting, boasting, complaining, demanding, or reporting. Example in this research is the teacher asked to the student what is poetry. The second one is realization of commissive function. The speech art involves the speaker and the speech partner in several actions that will occur in the future. Commissive speech forms include promising, swearing, and offering prayers. Example, the teacher asks, please make assignment in the assignment book. For those who do not carry a workbook, it can be done on a sheet of paper. The third one is realization of expressive function. The speech art serves to describe between the speaker and then the speech partner on the psychological attitude of some action that will occur in the future. Expressive speech form consists of saying thank you, congratulating, forgiving, blaming, praising, expressing, and condolence. Example, the teacher said thank you to the group who have presented the result of their discussion about online game reviews. Please give a round of applause for their appearance in front of the class. The next one is realization of declarative function. The form of speech that intends to affect performance successfully causes a good correspondence between propositional and reality, such as surrender, firing, freeing, naming, isolating, pointing, determining, imposing punishment, quirking, and convicting. Example, the teacher say, are there questions about the text of the observation report? Or do you understand? The last one is realization of directive function. This form of speech art gives the action effect on the speech partner, such as ordering, asking, suggesting, encouraging, and advising. For example, please make a small group with friends around the street. Finding. The communication mastery includes speech art based on verbal speech art dominated by directive fonts with 40%, and then the second place is expressive function with 25%, and then assertive function with 20%, and commissive function with 10%, and the last one is declarative function with only 5% in the interaction of teacher and student in class in learning Indonesian language. So the conclusion is the realization of each verbal form of speech arts is relevant and is influenced by the context of learning being taught. The second point is the most dominant speech art is the directive function speech art because the teacher gives an action effect on students in the form of commanding, asking, and giving advice. The next one is the second nonfiction article. The title is The Truth Behind Voice and Power in My Feudal Lord, a speech art analysis. From the abstract of the second research is this study analyzed the way Durrani construct norms of gender and power in her autobiography, My Feudal Lord. The paper imports Sealer's theory of speech arts analysis to discover the way the author creates and performs gender in the domain of power through textual interaction. Introduction. In family interaction, speech arts uttered by a spouse, such as orders, requests, promise, threats, and compliments, are meant to influence the other spouse's action and behavior. This paper employs the externally visible nature of linguistic speech arts to explore Durrani's autobiography, My Feudal Lord, for the kind of speech arts in the conversation between the lead characters, human husband and wife. There are several points in the literature review. The first one is gender representation in female authored literature. The issue of gender representation in literature is addressed through how the genders are portrayed in language or how the genders communicate themselves. Del Spender attends to the matter of males being somebody who have made the world which women must inhabit. The second point is speech arts in literature. Speech arts put actions in words. They may not mention something, but even so make something to take place. They perform something that may well do further thing later on. It means saying things signifies doing things. The third point is autobiography. Based on autobiographical details, despite creating invented story presents reality and the genuineness of the character that discloses itself in the production of the imaginary tale of her or his life. In the first person narrative, such as My Feudal Lord, the readers are meant to overhear a murmuring internal voice of narration. The last point is marital communication. Communication serves as a primary variable in comprehending matrimonial interaction. Result and discussion. There are several points in this result. The first one is assertives. Assertive entrusts the speaker to the exactness of the spoken proposition. The level of the conviction was observed to be comparatively strong in car speech substituted by the use of expression I am sure, I am always took, I never took, I never pick up her, I know you did, you are in any case not manly but not manly strong and I force you back. The second one is directives. Directives indicate to the desire of the speaker to make the addressee perform some act, ordering, inviting, requesting, challenging, and number of other acts are included in this group. Directives found occurring frequently in my feudal lord uh, include ordering, asking question, wanting, and requesting. But speakers are found asking questions in about all situations, such as why have you come out? Please don't leave me. I don't think that you should dare to leave your hand on me here. The third one is commissive. The speaker obligates himself to perform certain acts in commissive. The instances of commissive found in the data are threats and promise, such as listen, I will go back now and see what I can do, or I can tear that up whenever I feel like it. The last one is expressive. The speech arch which put across the psychological condition about a situation specified in the prepositional substance are called expressive. The instance of this category of speech arts is in the selected data are gratitude, reproach, compliments, and apology. Example: you are the only woman I can think of as a wife. It is not really your fault, and I should have controlled my temper. The last one is conclusion. As the data indicate, both the speakers most commonly made use of directive and assertive speech arts. Carr was more liable to use commissive, directives, and expressive as compared to Durrani. A speech arts analysis of Durrani's language based on Shirley model indicates polite and indirect representative employed by her in the story which prove her as a peaceful and collaborative person. The last one is the speech arch of tyranny falling in the category of commissive. Disclose her character as both powerless and powerful. She employs smaller number of commissive, however, she warned her of serious outcomes which show a constant development in her character, leading the triumph over fear of her powerful husband. So that's all about my presentation. I'm sorry for my mistake. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.